So we are in Los Angeles in the Marina del Rey Bay, and here are hundreds upon hundreds of boats upon boats upon boats upon boats all the way down there. Right there is a very expensive yacht, as you can see, but a lot of these boats are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, and maybe even millions of dollars, just sitting here in the bay. Hundreds of them. And you're probably wondering, why am I showing you boats? So one of the first things I noticed while arriving in Los Angeles, California, specifically where I'm staying, is that I'm staying in a very, very fancy hotel. So fancy, in fact, that people who drive their cars up have a guy open the door from them and take all of their stuff, and then they get in their car and drive their car and park it. The cars outside in the front lot are Bentleys, Aston Martins, and cars worth over $300,000 sitting out in front of the parking lot. I'm at a very expensive hotel, and it's being all paid for free by Google. So thank you, Google, for hooking me up with such a beautiful location over the water. But nonetheless, that's not going to stop me from talking about this topic. The rich. The reason I showed you all of those expensive boats right outside my bedroom is because I think there's a fundamental problem in America today. And this is not just America. This goes for all people who happen to be very, very well off. This goes for people in YouTube. This goes for people who are just rich because they're rich and have their parents are rich and given money. I want to make it clear that there's nothing wrong with having a lot of wealth. There's nothing wrong with being rich. The problem I have here is that what I've noticed in Los Angeles just yesterday, a couple who has a daughter about the same age as me who is waiting for their car to get driven up to them, that girl who is my age has everything. Has everything going for her. You know, they have fancy silver and gold cup holders to hold their coffee. Okay? To hold their coffee. You know, hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of a pen that has gold trim on it and diamonds. And the place I'm staying is very, very rich people. This location in California is very, very rich. They have everything set for them. That girl who's my age, who lives with her parents and has everything gone for her, she's never going to have to go through any difficult trials in her life because she has money. Money. What I see in this area of California with the rich and even YouTubers, I'm not going to name names, obviously, but bigger size YouTubers, who make thousands and thousands of dollars, if not millions. And yet they do nothing with their channel. They do nothing with their money. They do nothing with their wealth to invest or help or educate, but most of all, influence or inspire and help those less fortunate than them. How do I know this? Because I've been around them a while back, a month ago. I was around some very big YouTubers who I was around. Not going to say names again. I've been around this culture long enough to instantly see that there's this mentality of, oh, I'm this big celebrity on YouTube. I make thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm rich. I got everything going for me. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I'm better than you because I have thousands of subscribers and I make this amount of money. This mentality of the rich and the wealthy is just sickening to me. Boats outside here, thousands of dollars. And I ask, why? If I was rich, in fact, I want to commit something. I'm going to say a promise in this video. If I ever become a place in my life where I become famous, and when I say famous, I mean that I am financially set for the rest of my life. Maybe my YouTube channel blows up and I get thousands upon thousands of people who watch me, and I make millions and millions of dollars. Let's just say, hypothetically, that happened. I want you people to download this video, and then if I ever get to that place, I want to promise you that I am not going to be like these rich, wealthy people in Los Angeles. More specifically, I'm not going to have this mentality of a lot of large YouTubers have, that they're better than you, that they're better than everybody else. You know, if you've been around on my channel for long enough, you realize that the majority of people I promote on my YouTube channel are usually people smaller than me. They usually have under 20,000 subscriptions, if not less. Why do I do that? Because there are people who are struggling to get by on YouTube, to get the video views, to get people to notice them. And I want to take what semi-fame, if you can even call it that, and I want to promote people who don't have what I have, or who don't have an audience or the amount of views that I have. I want to help people less fortunate than me, whether it be on YouTube or whether it be going to Africa, which I'm going to be leaving for in May 16th for 2 weeks to build water wells and houses. And I'm paying it out of my own pocket. Not because I want to be this, you know, reputable person. Oh, I went to Africa and helped people. No, I don't want. I'm going that because I genuinely want to help people less fortunate than me who are struggling to survive and are happy just to have a drop of clean water. I don't see that any place in Los Angeles. I don't see that any place in this hotel. I don't see this any place within the YouTube community, specifically large YouTubers who have everything set for them. Now, I'm not saying all YouTubers don't invest into other people. What I'm saying is there's a specific type of YouTuber and a specific type of people who make videos who I've met and interacted with who are like this. And I hate it. They're so full of themselves. They make so much money. They think they're high in power, high and mighty. They're no different than me or you. They're human. The rich. If I ever become a place in my life where I am financially set, I'm going to invest the majority of my life and the majority of my funds doing overseas work, going to other countries, and helping people who have nothing. See, there's this misconception on YouTube that your subscriptions makes you the person you are, that your amount of views makes you who the person you are. That if you get millions of views on your video, that means you're successful. That's bullshit. That is pure bullshit. Your views and subscribers don't make you successful. My definition of successful is your ability to influence and affect other people's lives, and to be able to change their lives for the better. That, to me, is what is success. Success doesn't matter if you have a Bentley or a gigantic multi-billion-dollar boat or get 500 million views on a video, or you have 500,000 subscribers. That's not success. True success to me is your ability to help and inspire and influence and change people's lives. Whether I ever become rich or not, or famous or not, knowing that I've helped someone through my videos talking about the topics that I've talked about, whether it be rape, gay marriage, abortion, you'd be shocked at some of the emails I've gotten from people who've sent me things saying that I've saved their life because I made a video on why they need to stop self-harm and how it's a reinforcement of guilt that they're doing to themselves by self-harming. Knowing that I've helped and saved people's lives, that is worth so much more than me than my subscription or viewer count or how much money I make on YouTube. When your YouTube channel, and you think, when your YouTube channel is quote-unquote successful because of your viewers and subscribers, and you think you're almighty and that's what true success is, just wait until reality hits you and you go to another country and see what people really have. They have nothing. And I'm not going to tell people what they should or shouldn't do, but if I was in a position of you and your fame and your power and your money, I'd be doing so much. I wouldn't be around. I would be in some place across the world doing something to help those and clean water or build houses. And that's why I'm doing my first overseas work. And I'm nervous. I'm scared, but I know it's going to be a life-changing experience for me. And I think that more rich people need to get out of their comfort zone. You know, they have money, they throw money, they have all these materialistic items, a multi-billion-dollar boat that they don't even need, that could save thousands of lives and build thousands of houses and build thousands of wells with clean water. And they just blow money like it's nothing. And then the whole, you know, I've mentioned this like 5 times in the video, the whole I'm better than you because I have all this stuff. You're no better than anybody. And one day you're going to hit a time in your life where you're going to say that my money has done nothing for me. You know, money can create that temporary happiness, but to me, true happiness is being able to help, inspire, and change people's lives. That's one of the reasons I overcame my chronic depression, is because I started investing in other people. And from that, I have been a happier individual and more successful individual for myself. And I know that to be true. So think about that. What would you do if you were rich? It's a question everybody should ask themselves.